Hey folks, I hope you're doing well. Last video for today, and I've got a real treat for you now. This is one of my absolute all-time favorite bands. Seen them live a bunch of times. Absolutely every time I see them live, they just put on a killer show, pure energy, just raw energy, absolutely amazing band. They put out an album which is one of my all-time favorite albums. I think it's an absolute classic. It's a difficult one the first time you listen to it. The first time I ever heard it, I didn't think much of it, but then after a few more listens, I started to realize the greatness of the album. This band, they went around in 2017 and did a full set of the album. I wish I'd got to see it live. Would have been a bucket list gig, but hopefully they'll do it again at some point. But they went all through the album, every track as it appears on the album, and as the album plays through, it's like an absolute journey. Each track leads into the next, there's highs, there's lows, there's everything in there for you. Absolutely amazing band. The band in question is called Converge. Hopefully you've heard of these guys. And the album that they played through was Jane Doe. In my opinion, the best album they've put out, but all of their albums absolutely 10 out of 10. We're going to be listening to the title track, Jane Doe, the last track on the album, an epic track, a long one, so get yourself comfy, but this one is going to blow your socks off. It's an amazing live performance, and this one's really going to be a treat for us all. Sit back, guys, get relaxed, and let's listen to this one.
This song is titled Jane Doe.
Let's get it on. Because this is an official video, we've got a great recording. Sounds almost album perfect. Good video as well. Vocalist sounds amazing. Guitars sound good, you can hear the bass as well. Ben on the drums, absolutely amazing drummer, one of the top 10 drummers in the world as far as I'm concerned. If you're a drummer, you're going to want to check this guy out. Just epic music. Drums are so interesting in this band, always adding spicy mix-up parts and interesting fills. Great drummer. Vocals sound great. Yeah. Love that bit. Great sound on the guitar. As I say, this sounds almost album perfect. Because it's in a live setting, almost better. Yeah. Improvising a bit live as well. Amazing. On the album, the vocals are quite buried in this album. They're a bit louder in this live setting, but I'm liking them a bit louder as well. You can really hear all the difference, the range in his voice. guitars sound perfect. Hear that bass now. Real grindy bass. So good. Yeah. This part sounds so nice. The tone on the guitar is just amazing. Just uplifting music, gives me the tingles up my spine. Amazing. As I say, every time I've seen this band live, just come away so energized and pumped from the music. They put out so much energy into the crowd, and the crowd just feed it right back to them. Yes. This is actually one of the biggest stages you'll see this band on. Every time I've seen them, it's been a close, tight, intimate gig, you know, a few hundred people. And I think that's where this band, you know, really thrive. Yeah, the bass sounds great. They should put this live performance on an album, man. It sounds so good. If you don't know this track and you think it's ending here, you're in for a treat. Very nice bit coming up now. Incredible. Oh, I just got the tingles right up my spine. This riff, it just goes through you. Beautiful. Just a nice bit of distortion on the guitar there, a bit of crunch. Amazing. Man, this song is giving me the goosebumps. I wish I'd been here to see this live. just getting the goosebumps the whole time, guys. Nice kind of phaser effect on the guitars now. I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is as good as the album. And there's new parts that you don't hear in the album. Incredible performance. And recording. More goosebumps. Incredible. Jesus. Whoa. I was so into that, guys. Incredible. Great gig. That crowd really got a treat. Yeah. Well, we'll stop that there. Well, I think you're going to agree, guys, that is how you do a live performance. An incredible album to begin with, but in some ways they topped the album with that performance. It was just absolutely 11 out of 10. Doesn't get any better. The sound was perfect. All the instruments were perfect. The vocals were perfect. The drums sounded incredible. It just doesn't get any better than that as far as I'm concerned. I had shivers up my spine for about 5 minutes straight. Still getting them a bit now. That performance is just as good as it gets. Absolutely amazing. Hopefully you know the band Converge already. If you don't, you want to get off right now. Go and listen to their Jane Doe album. Don't worry if it's a bit of a hard listen on the first one. It's a very difficult album to kind of get into on your first listen because it's so crazy. There's so much going on. The drums are just going a million miles an hour and you won't be able to follow along to the beat the first time you listen to it. But give it a few more tries and it should start to dawn on you that this album is an absolute classic. For the time that it came out as well, when you take that into consideration, just a groundbreaking album. This band influenced so many other bands that we've seen on the channel as well. And without this album, we wouldn't have had so many other classic albums that have come out off the back of it as well. Absolute giants in the metal scene and in the hardcore scene, just trailblazers. Amazing band. Hopefully you enjoyed that as much as I did, guys. That's going to be all the videos for today. We'll have a few more tomorrow. Thanks for sticking around. See you, bye.